Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami Ntando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyasibuka ama reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese siza la sokhuluma ngawo lama shows. Siyaphinda ke futhi sikhulume ngama celebrities kanye nama YouTubers ethu ala eMzansi. And you guys, today I'm going to do the full review of Real Housewives of Durban, but this is part 2 of episode 10, okay, season 3, so do not miss out on part 1, okay, but you will still understand what's going on here even if you didn't watch part 1, so you can watch here and then go back to part 1 and then go to part 3, okay. Make sure you watch all of it, okay. So guys, if you are joining me for the first time on this channel and you think you like this channel and you like the content on this channel, there's a subscribe button and a notification bell. Please do not forget to press both, you guys, and watch all the adverts on this video and like the video. And also, okay, if you want to give some money, maybe umhlaka khona bahola mhlaka 5 and you have some extra money, you can press the thanks button and give some money to the channel, guys. By the way, we appreciate it so much, everybody that has donated to the channel, guys. So finally, I feel like I don't want to say that they watch what we say about the show and then they they fix whatever we are complaining about, because I do feel like by the time we watch the show, it's already like shot and edited. I don't know if they are able to go back and be like, okay, if the viewers are complaining about these parts, because I do understand that there are scenes that they shoot and we never see them, because not everything is gonna make it to the show. But at times it does feel like sometimes when we complain about certain things, then we, you know, in the next few episodes, you see what we've been complaining about. We've been complaining about not seeing Umbali much on the show, and then now they're showing us a little bit more about her. And it's tricky because we don't know when those scenes are shot. You know, are they shot after they realize that, you know, maybe the viewers are not happy with not seeing them? Do they go back and fix some things, or do they go back and edit some stuff that they had taken out of the show and edit them back? Or once they've edited and closed everything, what we're gonna see is what we're gonna see. I don't know, you guys. But there is that, the Mbali issue, and then there is the Sorisha issue with the husband, because we've been saying that Uncle Vivian don't spend enough time with his family, okay? We haven't been seeing it, so finally we get to see Vivian just being with the family, and it wasn't a work event or anything like that. It's just them and the kids, you guys. I don't know what's happening with their son, because their son really looks like he's just absent, like he just doesn't care. But sometimes, you know, with teenagers, it's like they're just there with you, but they really would prefer to do other things than be with their parents. Maybe it's that age, but I always just feel like he just wouldn't be, he can't be bothered, honestly. You know, even when they were having that conversation with Sorisha about Uncle Vivian not being around, he was like, you know, I don't even notice when he's here or when he's not around and all of that. I feel like the girl is more involved and more participating even in conversations. With him, he would answer what you ask, and that's it, you guys. So I don't know what's going on, and I wonder how it's like for these kids just generally in life, especially in KZN, being born and having a father that is like the richest in the your father owns the Oceans Mall, okay? Can they just go to those shops and just take whatever they want? Hey, how does it work? Anyway, I just wonder how their social life is like, being the kids of the richest, you know, in the province, I believe, okay? So they go. Is that a yacht? Guys, how does it end being a boat and it becomes a yacht? What's the difference? Is the yacht a luxurious one? Or, you know, it's like, is a yacht a fancy boat? That's what I want to get. Go into the comment section and explain to me, so when does it become a yacht? When does it stop being a boat? Okay. So yes, you guys, spending some time by the cool seas and all of that. So it was a great family day. They're doing some fishing, guys. Like being born to a rich family, you are there having a family day. Your father is like, you see there is our sugar. They're being exported. There is our fish there. Uncle Vivian owns everything. The sugar you put in your sea belongs to Vivian Reddy. The sugar, the salt, the spice, everything belongs to Uncle Vivian. Even the meat at Bluff Meat by Kelvin belongs to Uncle Vivian. I'm telling you, maybe even the land where they built the butcheries. That's why Jojo won't come for Sorisha. She will be kicked out of KZN. Hi, Bo. He's like, there's our sugar there. Yes, our sugar being exported there. Hey, here I am here in my house. I'm pointing at the container of the sugar. Hey, it's not mine. My kids have to deal with the fact that even the sugar in the container here by my house is not mine. It belongs to Uncle Vivian. Uncle Vivian owns the sugar. So they have a great family day, guys. He does say that since they finished the mall is opened, he will have some more time with the family. So Risha talks about how Vivian is like perfect when it comes to planning perfect holidays, because he's talking about planning a holiday for them. And he had planned a holiday for her on her birthday. We saw the pictures on Instagram. I'm like, Sorisha, who are you kidding? That man plans no holiday, okay? You must go and buy flowers for his secretary. because I can't imagine Uncle Vivian calling restaurants there by overseas. You know, me and my wife are coming and the kids, can we book this? Hey, can we have a whatever, that's right, whatever. Can we, it's the secretary, you know. And sometimes they plan a good holiday for you. The secretaries plan a good holiday for you so that you can come back from the holiday being relaxed and forget about where the husband is while they are busy with your husband. I'm just saying. But I was like, hi, but this woman wants us to think because Vivian actually plans a holiday. Vivian does that. Things like, listen, my wife has been complaining about me not spending time with her. So Bona now go to Nzanjani, you know. Trip, everything, you know, money is not an issue, okay? So the secretary makes the calls, everything, and then it's a perfect holiday. Anyway, you guys, I really feel like it's a good thing that Vivian finally just recognizes that, you know, the family does need him. It's great that he's doing all of these business deals and stuff, because you guys, honestly, he has had one of the biggest contributions to our economy, not just in the province, in the country as well. So that mall is just one example of that, guys. The jobs that have been created by just the building of that mall, the building of the mall, and now the mall having opened, there's many jobs that have been created. So he is making a great contribution, you guys. But I'm glad that he's remembering that, you know, his family is more important too. You know, he needs to spend more time with them. And like Sorisha said, didn't she say that he is over 70? So I'm just like, yeah, it's time to like settle down a bit and just spend time with your family, okay? So I like that, you guys. I think he's made enough contribution. We can't blame him if he's like, you know what, I'm not gonna do anything anymore. I'm just gonna spend this money that I've made with my family, okay? So that was it, you guys, with Sorisha and her family. She loved it, okay? She loved the fact that he is making those promises to her. Now, you guys, it was the messy scene, okay? The thing about Maria will always act so innocent, like she doesn't understand why Jojo doesn't want to be friends with her, why RHOD wants to exclude her. But here she is, she invites everybody to her house, but she invites everybody except for Jojo, Nonku, and RHOD. So I'm like, Maria, can you say that you are not innocent in this situation? Because why do you invite people at your house? You were introduced to the show through Jojo, but now you are inviting people to your house without Jojo. I guess okay, because obviously Unonku is Ujesu, and if Unkulunkulu is not going to an event, Ujesu is not going to the event. Okay, let's just leave Unonku. You are inviting everybody to your house, but Jojo is not there. I'm like, you are being messy. Of course, Jojo is not gonna wanna be your friend because you're doing things like that. And you guys, obviously, they're shooting the show. If there is a scene that is being shot with everybody except for the two people are definitely will know. Also, the producers are messy too. They're gonna tell them. So yesterday we were shooting a scene at Maria's house, and George was like, at what? Maria's house? Who was there? And you were not invited. I don't understand that about Maria. How does she expect that Jojo would be okay with that. Of course, Jojo is going to have a problem with the fact that now she's excluded from everything. By the way, beautiful house in Luka. Maria is there by the sea. It's like you walk out the door and walk out to the sea. Cabanga tina masiya ebishi sithi siyamema ukhazini singene eTaxini nezigubhu zamanzi siyokha amanzi olwandle. Masiya beach tina zenza kanjalo bona nje they wake up and open the door to the beach. You know, balale khona beach. Cabanga balale beach. Yazi Nkosi yami tina siphelezele lana in this life. Anyway, you guys, beautiful. And they're drinking some wine or champagne, and they make a joke because Usane was holding champagne in a professional way, I guess, because she is a chef. She knows how these things are handled. And then she's like, oh, this is that catering skill. I'm glad that they were able to laugh about it, you guys. I feel like certain cousins are trying to get along with Usane only because they know that Ujojo no do not like Usane. So they're like, you know. So the cousins are happy to have Usane around, okay? And Usane is happy to be around, okay? And okay, you guys, now Sorisha, hey guys, yes, for today they need to give Sorisha. I know Nonko deserves a bonus this season, but I feel like Sorisha deserves a bonus, you guys, because she's taking a lot for moving from being the nicest person in the show to being the meanest. You know, she's taking a lot of bullets for that. I think she does deserve, and she deserves the bullets to come her way, but because she's working, okay? Being messy is not an easy job. So she starts being messy. She's like, yeah, ladies, and you know, I just met with Usane the other day, okay? And I was like, which other day is that now? Because the last time you met with Sane at the Drakensberg, you met again. Now you know Sane. Weren't you the one that said that you did not really know Sane? Weren't you the one that did not want to attend any event that had Usane in it? Now you are besties with Usane. So now Sane was not lying when she said that you were the one that invited her to that first event that she came to, and she came for Lonely London. Okay? So now you know. Okay, Sorish. Okay. She's like, okay, you know when you're trying to be messy, but you want to be classy while you are being messy, you know? And if you are cousins with Satan, we are messy, you know? And I met with Sane, and Sane started telling me some things, you know, things that, you know, happened between her and Giorgio, okay? This is the story that Sorisha is saying. Sorisha says, Usane, she told Usane that it was actually Giorgio, that Giorgio didn't want her in a group, okay? Remember, you guys, before the season begins, even though they pretend sometimes like they don't know the people that are coming, sometimes they do. Even if the producers have not told them directly, Hasha, like say Durban is small. They're gonna hear what Ubani is shooting, Ubani is what, Ubani, you know. And so they have WhatsApp groups and whatever they are discussing. So apparently the person that did not want her in a group when she came around Usane was Ujojo. So Usorisha told Usane that. For what purpose, I don't know. Because obviously even if she did that in the beginning, she tried, because you remember Ujojo was the one that made an effort to invite Usane to the trip. Okay, so is it still relevant? Not really, it's not. But because she wanted to start the mess, Sorisha, she mentions it. And then she says, so when I told Usane that, she started telling me how Ujojo was blaming Ueni. Apparently there's a text message where Ujojo was talking to Usane, and Ujojo was telling Usane, actually the person that doesn't want you around is Ueni. I feel like that thing is true, Vele, because when they were going to go to the Drakensberg, the person that did not want Usane to be invited was Ueni and Usorisha. They even said when they were leaving the event, where the invitation was given, to say, I'm not going to invite Usane. You know, so obviously that is true, but obviously we don't know when that text was sent to Usane. Okay, and then Usane starts saying, but I met with Umbali. You know, it was just like a sit down to be messy, for all of them to be messy. She's like, I had a sit down with Mbali, and Bali was telling me about all of the things that have been said about you ladies, okay? Now, already Annie is upset because Annie is like, how? So even back then, Jojo was not my friend because Annie is under the impression that their friendship with Jojo ended at the Drakensberg. That's when they started having issues with each other because of the alcohol thing. Prior to that, remember they were having a small Anyana picnic at Jojo's house, talking about going to the doctor and all of that. So that was not, they were not having issues. They only had an issue at the Drakensberg. So Annie is under that impression. Now she's finding out that Annie had issues with her even before that, okay? So she's not happy about that. So that means that we were never really friends even before we went to the trip. Okay, fine. Now, Usaneke starts spilling the beans. I'm like, Sane, you are going to get yourself into trouble. You are now just getting back to the group. I do feel like, okay, even if Usane is telling the truth about what Unonko has been saying and Ujojo has been saying, but I feel like she's in the position where, you know, when you've been wanting to be friends with somebody for so long, now they are welcoming you to the group, but now you feel like now you have to do something to maintain your place with group. I did get that vibe. She's feeling like that because now she has to spill all of these stories and all of that about what Nonko said. Okay. I was like, hey, as long as you don't tell a lie, because this thing is going to come out, you are going to be asked about it, okay? Now, she says, Sane, by the way, Nonku said, hey guys, about Usli. She said that, you guys, I don't want to say. I no. And then we ask some guys, you know. And then obviously they're like, no, say, what did she say? She said, Unonko said Usli is broke. Okay, and Usli is borrowing things from Unonko. Okay. So now I'm waiting to see, okay, is Sane telling the truth? Because we all know Sane, later on she's going to deny that she said all of this, okay? We need a witness or something, okay? We need a signed affidavit, a stamped affidavit, not by the police, by another commissioner of oath, because we know I'm a police stamp or anything, you know? So I was like, I need an affidavit, I need a commissioner of oath, at least from the post office, not the one from the police station, because the police station, they would sign anything, okay? Now, in the diary session, Annie is like, I know that it's true. What Usane is saying is true. Because Vele Jojo has told me the very same thing about Usli. And Jojo, this thing she got from Unonko. So Unonko told Jojo Usli is broke, Usli is borrowing things from him. And then Jojo went and told, my true friend, my lord, my lord Jojo. You see, ukhuluma indaba zakho kubantu uyakuthutha, your friend. Bese kuthiwa sinomona, your friend. Yes. So now when they say ukuthi Usli, she's broke, she's like, no, I'm not broke. I am financially overstretched. I'm like, girl, that's being broke. I'm like, yeah, you know, go to the dictionary, Oxford Dictionary. Broke means financially overstretched. I know about it because I am about it. Every month I am financially overstretched. I'm like, yeah, girl, yeah, you are right. That's the meaning of broke. So basically, Usli was like, no, guys, I'm not broke. I'm broke. Guys, listen, am I surprised that Lee is broke? I'm like, no, I am surprised that Lee is broke because Lee was in a relationship that she thought was going to be some financial freedom for her. She said it from her own mouth. Don't come for me. She said it. She said that I thought that I was looking out for my future. Things were going to get better while I was in this relationship. What did she mean for that? It was a financial what relationship. Yeah. And then the financial what moved on. Okay. Obviously, you know, she is broke. I've wondered how Usli affords to stay in that house in that estate that Nonko lives at, because when she talks about her businesses, she's still starting out. She's talking about starting the flower what business. Oh no, that is Umbali, the interior decor business and what she's starting out. So I'm like, so how do you afford to stay in that house? Of course you are financially overstretched, girl. We already knew that. It's not a shocking information. What is shocking about it is the fact that the person that you thought was your friend is talking about it. That's the thing, okay? In the diary session, Usli is like, hey, naye, ubolega inwele zam, okay? Guys, yabona guys, ma ubroke, hlala kwakho, uthathe isinkwa, ugcobe irama, wenza itiye, udle nezingane zakho, okay? Because laba ngani laba uzothi mngani listen awungiphe nje $200 ngithenga KFC for ingane zami. One day uzoposta ngawo umngani. Gcoba irama uhlale nezingane zakho ku 2 room wakho uzidlela irama uphuza itiye, okay? Ma uya emcimbini ungenayo iwivu kundimbungculu buka kundimbungculu emcimbini thatha ingubo yakhe endala emcimbini, or you need shoes. Bega, there's always shoes. Otima bega la bega go wardrobe because konje I have these shoes. Bega zikona. Don't borrow. Hey, athi naye uboleka inwele zami. Naye uboleka ilokhuzana. But she's talking about me being broke. I'm like, what the girl ke akona manga. I'm like, akuwona kodwa manga kodwa ke mase sikhuluma iqiniso sesiyaya. We already knew it, okay? It was already a known information, okay? We knew it, okay? Anyway, you guys, listen, that whole thing, Maria, was just a messenger. It was just all of them trying to be messy because there was no reason for that meeting, one. But then on top of that, the fact that it was all about talking about Nonku, no Jojo, and all of that in itself, it was just like, instead of them trying to do things to resolve conflicts that they have in their relationships, they are adding more to the fire. So yes, you guys. Anyway, Nonku says Slee is broke, akshongo Tina. So when we start talking about Slee being broke, don't come for us. Go show her friend, okay? Hey, you guys, I do wonder how she affords to live there, but you guys, maybe she does have maintenance from the baby daddies and stuff and all of that since they are rich and all of that. But yeah, it's not a surprise. I wonder what response Nonku is going to be on that. But now it's like they've told things on each other, because Nonku has spoken about how broke Slee is, and then Usli Naya has spoken about how Nonku was saying things about Umbali. So yeah, I guess there's a big blow up that is coming. Okay, anyway, you guys, that is my part 2 of the review. Please tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Please like the video before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ntando.